Hi class, and welcome to week 4 of healthcare disparities. So this week we will be covering 2 chapters in our required textbook. So you'll be reading chapter 10 on women and health disparities, specific issues, concerns, and solutions. And in this chapter, we'll be learning about the key factors that impact the health status of women, the specific illnesses that are found to be more prevalent among females, and potential solutions for closing the health status gap that is between women of different ethnicities. Now, in Chapter 11, we're looking at health disparities and the impact on the lives of children, issues, concerns, and solutions. So some of the topics that will be covered include learning about the relationship between socioeconomic status, race, and health status among children here in the U.S. I know we have covered it regarding different ethnicities and how socioeconomic status and race impact health of different ethnic groups, but now we're focusing more on children. Now, you also have your preliminary outline for your health disparity research paper that's due this week. I expect a very detailed outline that includes a thesis, in-text citations, as well as a reference list of at least 5 sources, all following an APA format. All right, so now I'm going to take you to an outline that I have as an example. It is a very detailed outline, but I do want you to notice how it is organized. There is a thesis statement towards the end of the intro section, the introductory section. There are in-text citations to let me know where the information and the research that's being presented, where that information is coming from, what sources were used. I'm going to continue scrolling down. Now, this specific outline covers the healthcare system of Israel. But I want you to notice, other than the in-text citations, the thesis statement, the reference list needs to follow an APA format. And a great website to use is the Purdue Online Writing Lab. And they have a specific area solely for the APA writing style. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to let me know. Remember, the more detailed your outline is, the easier it will be for you to write your final paper. All right, now I'm going to scroll through this page and go through this week's module. Here are the learning objectives for this week. And then on this page, we have the PowerPoint presentations. Remember, I try to include a lot of information in the PowerPoints just to make sure you kind of have like a breakdown of the main topics of the chapter. And I also have a Microsoft Word document here with the terms and definitions, so you could download it. And they're literally the terms and definitions you find below. Right here, chapter 10 and chapter 11. Now, the next page includes the videos. It has the videos that touch on the topics covered in the assigned readings for this week. So the first video here talks about mass incarceration. And below that talks about welfare. And it's specifically titled Why It's So Hard to Get Off Welfare, since we do touch on that topic in this week's assigned readings. Now, this specific video by Dr. Claire Pomeroy is a wonderful talk on social determinants of health. It's about 8 to 10 minutes, if I'm not mistaken, and it focuses on the determinants of health. Remember, social determinants of health are the major factors that affect health and well-being of individuals and populations. So she really does a great job covering the topic. And here's another short video touching on the same thing. It's really focusing on how the conditions in which we are born in, grow, live, work, and age, how these factors ultimately impact our health. The next video is on childhood obesity, since it is covered in chapter 11. And the last video, if I'm not mistaken, on this page is one talking about Healthy People 2020. Healthy People is an initiative. It's usually proposed every 10 years, and it proposes national objectives that have been found to be major issues among the health of all Americans. And the aim is addressing these health issues, and they have national objectives that they try to kind of achieve over the 10-year period, and then they reevaluate. And it is really a great initiative, and this one just talks a little about it. Right now we have Healthy People 2020. But I know the text talks about Healthy People 2010 as well as Healthy People 2020. All right, so let's go to the next page now. The next page is the submission link for the health disparity outline. It needs to be submitted on June 11th, Sunday. So make sure you submit it by then. Make sure to follow an APA format. Make sure to include in-text citations, because I've had students before that would overlook that and not include it and really have a great outline, but I would have to take a significant amount of points off due to that reason. And last but not least is our weekly checklist. So make sure you complete everything on this list before going on to week 5. If you have any questions, never hesitate to let me know. That's what I'm here for. Take care, everyone. Bye.